pushing your side. Friday fallout. It's chaos delight. And then the hammer drops, the auctioneer's call. Both parts flying, who'll take it all? A rusty anchor, a splintered hull. It's madness wrapped in a midnight brawl. Alley fallout. It's Friday fallout.
Yeah. No. Cool. So I resized the fucking Zoom screen while we were in the waiting. So let me fix this real quick.
Yeah.
There we go. It fucked it all up. But I think we're good now. I don't.
Good.
fucking know.
Good.
Let's see.
I got breadsticks that are gonna get cold. Let me get
Whatever. We're
those.
good. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're live. Yeah, yeah.
Got a couple of breadsticks here. Hey, breadsticks, huh?
Is that
Huh?
sticks or is that muffins? They look like Hawaiian rolls. Oh, it's sticks. Okay, they're just bumpy.
Yeah, they're bumpy. They're ridged for my teeth.
Do you eat them upside down so you can feel the balls?
Only when they're in a sandwich form or like a burger form.
Really? Why? Why in a burger form?
Because the meatballs, you don't want the soggy. So like when you eat a hamburger, the top bun gets soggy so fucking fast. I flip it over, and then I just eat it upside down.
I guess it's not as.
This is free information, folks. Free information. Take
Welcome
it
to
or
the
fucking
Friday
leave it.
Fallout, guys.
I'm fucking offering out gems here, dude. Diamonds and fucking,
Yeah.
you know, you just do as you like.
Yeah. Anyways, I like your hat. Oh no, Ern.
Dude.
What did Ern do?
Out
You
of
said-
four old.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, out of 4 old arms, 2 lefts don't work. My dad and Wintucky are here. That's fucking cool.
We're all rights.
We're all right.
Wait, you know, not to be insensitive to like your guys' shoulder thing, but now when you guys go gooning, does it actually feel like a stranger now? Because like they always say like sound it till it goes numb, and whatever. Let's be honest, we've all tried it. I don't think it makes a difference. You know what I mean? Because when you're doing the motion, you're getting the blood flowing, so it doesn't last very long. You don't get the tingle thing. But now that you guys, have the shoulder thing, does it feel different? Are you dyslexic so you can use both hands? I think that's the right word.
Sure.
I don't know.
Disoriented. I don't know the rules.
Yeah. Well, like, and here's my thing. Like, I get it. Like, it's not the same thing. It's a movie and all that. When Tucky says the old guy shoulder reunion. You guys can stand shoulder to shoulder. I can never say shoulder.
Shelton. That's fine.
Yeah, Shelton. But like, think about like the Marvel movies, the Winter Soldier guy. That metal thing. Like, what if like you're sitting there, he's feeling all alone. Captain America's out like kicking some Albanian guy in the head. You got that Avengers compound all to yourself. And you're like, you pull up, some like WandaVision cosplay, and you're like, all right, time to go. And then like you're going at it, and then you forget that you have a fucking kinetic metal arm. You know what I mean? And then like you go to use it. Would you be afraid of it getting pinched between the metal, or like just like a ketchup bottle? Just
On from where your shoulder really is to where the arm is?
well, because like if you accidentally use the metal arm, you know what I mean? To go
take
at
it off
it.
and hit someone with it? Yeah.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome to the show. What Tucky says, when you have the numbness too, yes, it's like cheating on Mrs. Shine. Well, I guess we got that answered.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. No
Thank
ketchup
you,
needed.
Kentucky. we're gonna have to have a segment, you know, like, well, Kentucky wisdom, whatever. I'm not Stephen Hawking tonight. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Anyways, Delane says
Kentucky shoulder section. What?
Corporate Jason says, shoulder problems or just masturbation injuries changed my mind. Shoulder though, like, do you put a lot of anyways, we don't need to go down that way. It's too early in the show, you know? Too early in the shoulder.
Keeping my hands up. How about that?
Yeah.
Keeping my hands
I'm
up.
not. So.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So funny, speaking of that, you know, I used to work at this vape place, and we did a YouTube stream for a little bit, you know, and I interviewed, M Jerk one time, you know, and I'm sitting there, and I was trying to be casual about it, and I did I was doing this show in the beginning, and then we had the Amigos and all that, so I felt like I was just, you know, I was kind of chilling, so I was kind of sitting back like this, but I had like a nervous twitch thing, right, with my legs. I'm always bouncing my legs. And I'm not, and you know, what do you do with your fucking hands? I'm not like you, where you always have like some delicious meal, disgusting meal on hand, you know, to eat. So I don't know what to do with my hands. So I sat there like this the whole time, and I put my hand on my leg, and I was sitting there. And it's still on the channel, I believe. If you look, like my arms like this while I'm talking to, like, you know, M Jerk. So I became the M Jerk.
Safety first, dude. I used to watch like mixing shows where the vapors would mix bottles, and they'd be like, on screen, you got to mix it on screen. Because you can't just mix down here. It just doesn't look right to mix. I guess I would use my shoulder. That's aggressive. I don't know why I would do it like that.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a shoulder guy.
I'll report back to you. I'll do some research and I'll report.
All right, I can't fucking wait. Anyways, so what's up? So what are you eating tonight, I guess?
Oh, okay, cool. So tonight we got some fuschetti. And it's got the abracadabra sauce. I don't know how to say it, but it's like spicy spaghetti sauce. And then the twisty noodles, because we got kids and kids are fun. I got a cup of milk and I got a couple hard breadsticks. So
milk and pasta and like
bread.
How, like, the bread I can understand, I guess. But milk and pasta, like, that doesn't, you don't get like heartburn, I guess. Like, I don't fucking know.
I think the milk calms down the heartburn.
Really? I'm not a gynecologist. I don't know.
Acid from the tomato, the dairy cream. Oh yeah, it's delicious too. It's a good.
Is that
combo.
how it works? You know? Yeah. And then a Dr. Pepper at.
Just in case the milk isn't going down all the way, Dr. Pepper will just coat the throat and just push it.
Right.
It's good. It's good. This is what we're here for.
Yeah. I'll hit chat real quick.
Yeah, please.
Kentucky's the first one here. He said, cheers, motherfuckers. Happy Friday. Corporate Jason is here. He was helping me talk about different types of shitting. Or pre-shit, I guess. Is it called pre-shit? Like pre-cum? You know what I mean? Before it comes out? Or does it come out just a little bit, like a shart? No, it's a shart. Right?
Yeah, that's a shart. There's no pre-shit.
Pre-shit.
No, I appreciate you. You know, no one has pre-shit. It's not a thing.
I don't know, man.
Jason, welcome. God damn it.
Delane is here. Kentucky says, I'm doing good, Delane. The tree is trying to keep the pain low. Thanks for asking. And I was like, I thought about a tree, like a real tree. And then I just meant, like, you know, he's like, talking about whatever.
He meant the giving tree.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Anyways, it's Harry Potter and the wands. So when they tell you to choose a wand, and then, like, never mind, Ern's here. He says Sui Angel Sewage Freak, you know, and that's a pretty good name. I'm surprised we haven't thought of that one before.
I can't spell all that. There's some letters in there that I just don't feel like I'm confident with.
We'll just Angel. I don't know.
Scolder.
Yeah, Scolder. Baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Scolder. Mark Henning is here. What's up, Mark? Let's see. Ern says, I got a box of tampons and a fifth of vodka. Who wants the party? I'm just curious on how that goes together. Do you soak it and then suck it out of the tampon? Is that a thing? Is it like a Mormon thing? You know, like, what's it called? Docking? No, what do they call that? Anyways. Brian Enoch is here. What's up, Brian? I don't think I've seen you here before. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. Let's see. Glue Bag Bill. And Corporate Jason said Will. Is that Will? Is that Will?
Yeah, that's Steel Valley Vapors fucking punk rock Silver Fox.
Oh shit. What's up, Will?
Yeah, what's up, motherfucker?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My name's Will, and I'm still.
No, that's not how he does it. He goes, "Hey guys." That's what he'd say. He'd say that.
I don't know. I'm just making up.
That's fine. That's fine. I met a guy from Ohio today. That's where Steel Valley is.
Oh yeah. Did you ask him like, hey, do you know? I know somebody from Ohio. This guy, Bill. Jill.
I did. I didn't say his name specifically, but I was like, you know, Wintersville. He's like, fuck no, and I was like, that's fine. I've been there.
Is
So
it
I tried.
actually? It's called Wintersville.
Yeah, I think that's the city next to or adjacent to the shop. Yes.
So is that like Whoville, but it's always wintertime? It sounds like
It's
something
all-
out of like a movie.
I went July 22nd, and it was -2 degrees. It was snowing. Yeah, so I guess it's always snowing.
Oh, yeah. That's where the bag comes from, the snow. Anyways, let's see. I don't think I missed anyone so far that's talking. Oh
you
yeah,
talk
J
about
Cup of
the-
Spaghetti.
Milk kills the heartburn. Yeah. What about the YouTube police, huh? You investigating that? They're on to you. They're on to you, whoever the YouTube police are. They don't have proper grammar, but they're fucking here, man.
YouTube. I don't know who the fuck YouTube Police is, but Kentucky silenced them, so whatever.
That's not fair. They're just
Yeah.
trying to speak their piece.
Ryan says a pre-shit is called a fart. I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
But you know, like, does it have to be a wet fart? You know what I mean? Because when you think about other things that come in prees, you know, usually it's kind of wet.
What about Pringles? Never had a problem with Pringles.
Yeah, but your mouth's watering, so I guess technically that counts.
Okay, there's a pre-wetness. There has to be a pre-wetness, Ryan. We're excluding your fart from pre-shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
And
luckily
sometimes
for
you
me,
just got gas.
yeah, sometimes I just shit my pants. I don't know. Like, you know, I guess that's how
For
it
the
goes.
first 2 days before you poop, it's just gas. Third day is when you poop, and then you just cycle over again.
Yeah. You guys poop that often?
Every 3 days or so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Kentucky's yelling at the YouTube police. Ern says that's boofing, Vandal. I thought a boof was when you like put cocaine in a butthole and then you do it out of the butthole.
It has to go up. Boof is in. Yeah, boof means in.
All I know is I've got to call my friend and say we've been doing it wrong when we
For
were
this
doing it.
whole time. Oof, I just took off my socks and that is stinky. Gosh. Sorry,
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't mean to.
Paul Cole is here. He says, "What up, crazy mofo's?"
It's
Delane
not
says-
smell good.
It'll hit your bloodstream faster, supposedly. I don't know. Maybe we'll try it. No, it's been too long. You know, whatever. It's like, you know.
You never
Delane
know.
says there should always be pre-wetness, winky face. Coming from someone that doesn't drink water, you know, don't listen to her.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I got-
Have you ever played
got-
with like that silly putty? Anyways, Ryan says good point. Ern says your ass doesn't start to sweat before you have to take a shit. Only me. I mean, what if your ass is always sweaty? Is yeah.
What is that? Always sweaty ass?
Yeah.
I had sweaty ass the other day.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess I get Ern's point. Maybe like because Ern knows something's coming in and out of it, like his body's prepared. You know, it's like it's spitting. You know, it's like spit, like someone with a lisp. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when does the gas become a liquid? Let's get down to the science on this because if it's just gas, it's not a pre-shit.
I think it counts. Fuck you, Dylan. I think it counts when you know. I forgot what I was saying. What was the question again?
God. You were gonna ask me how my week or two was.
Oh yeah, how was your 2 weeks, Sui Rug?
I did some things, not a lot, but I did some things. I can't remember last week because it was a fucking blur. But this week, goddamn, dude, I had some clients, I had some jobs. I had one job where I went down into a crawl space and I was like, I'm gonna just open this sewer line and I'll be in and out of here in fucking 30 minutes. I was there for an hour 45, and it was like, take apart this line. Oh, that's spilling sewage all over my pants. So I put that back together. Take apart this line. Break this one with a hammer. I brought like 8 tools with me and got no results. I was like, fuck this sewer line. There's no getting into it. And so that was weird. I did an inspection for a buddy who's buying a house, and I got to see his house. I got to be in his house before he owned it, so that was kind of neat.
Did you take the first? Did you christen it with the shit?
What do you mean?
Did you poop in it?
In his house?
Yeah. Did you do like the first poop, and then so you're like, oh yeah, your lines are good, you know, and you're like, yeah, buddy.
If I did, it would look like this. If I did, it would look like this. This would be me. That's his primary bathroom, his master bathroom sink right there. And I just really wanted to make sure he was gonna like it. So that's the first view of it right there. But yeah, I definitely christened it, you know, if that's what you're getting to.
Is that your rotten pizza review? What would you rate the toilet?
It is standard, you know, I'll give it a 4.
Is it a plastic seat or was it one of those like cushiony ones that when you sit on
Plastic.
it? Plastic? Okay.
No, I love that
Yeah.
memory foam fart barrier. Yeah, that's a tight seal. So
Jay went from saying Suey saved my sewer line this week to motherfucker. So
that's right. I did find damage in it, so he's getting corrections.
it's like that meme when when your credit card declines, the plumber reclogs your toilet. You know what I mean? Like,
Sorry, I'll fix that. But I had an interesting customer today I wanted to talk about. I was coming after the inspection, as I do with my late timing. And so the seller was there, and she's like in workout gear. You know, she's like in like workout sports bra and leggings and stuff. And she's like got the bands on. And it's like, I'm so excited. You know, like she was into it. And so either way, I was like, hey, I just got to inspect the sewer line. And she's like, that's okay. And then it's a big house, huge fucking house, dude. Like it was massive. It was stupid. She's like, we're downsizing. It's too much. And so she was following me. And yeah, exactly. That's how I felt. I was like, you're stupid. But yeah, you can follow me through your nice house. I won't step on your carpet with poop socks. Little did she know my socks were full of poop. And so I go down into the mechanical room and I start the video, and she's over my shoulder watching me, which is fine. They're not supposed to be there, but I don't push people. And then as I'm pushing down the sewer line, solid Dukes in there. And it's not often you get to see a Duke in a sewer. I'm serious. You're not supposed to see shit in there. It's supposed to flow away. So anyways, I push on it with my camera, hoping to remove it. Smears the lens. I have to pause the video, and I'm like, we got to flush toilets and knock this out of the line. And as I'm like pulling it back and like goop and stuff, like you could smell it, she was like, that was me. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, no, that was literally me like 10 minutes ago. Like she was so proud. She was like, can I take a picture of that for my husband?
oh my fucking God.
She was proud. Dude, so it's a 3-inch diameter pipe, and she filled up like half of it with her Dukes. And I'm like, why do you want a photo of it?
Did she? So obviously they're into some scat shit, but what's even funnier is like she put on workout gear to take a shit to watch you push it out.
She's like, let's work this out. Let's work this. And then it came back on film at 72 feet. So that was at like 28 feet. So I had to pull it back 28 feet, wipe off the lens, put it back. So what I'm wiping off the lens was her shit. Put it back in the line.
Did she keep the wet wipe? Like,
and then at 72 feet, I saw it again, and I was like, we're going to eliminate this problem from occurring again. And I pause the video, and I go and start flushing water and running toilets. And I spray off my microfiber rags that I use. And she's like, why are you doing that in my sink? And I was like, it was in your sewer line. I'm just putting it back in your what? What are you talking about? It was her shit on my, so yeah, I had to go in her sink.
So you get in trouble for putting your poop in client stuff, and then you're getting in trouble for putting a client's poop in their own drain. You can't win.
Sue me for it. Sue me. Hey, he put my shit in my sink. I'm sorry? Yeah. Where's your defense?
She's like, can I take a
Objections.
picture of my dookie to put in the girls group chat that we talk about brunch? But how fucking dare you put my own shit down my own drain?
She was just smirking, and I was like, sorry, I got to clean that off. It happens. And she was like, that was literally me 10 minutes ago. Oh my God, that is my poop. And I was like, yeah, really fibrous, you know? And she's like, can I just take a picture? I was like, well, you can't see anything right now, and we got to flush it out so I can get past it. My camera is a 2-inch camera head with the lens being at 1 inch. It was over an inch. It was huge, dude. She was so proud, and it stopped me twice. I
Yeah.
don't normally see Dukes unless there's a backup in the line. The only backup
So,
was her like fiber intake, dude.
I was gonna
It
ask,
just
like, she must have had like some Triscuits or something before.
super protein workout diet. And then I wanted to take a picture of her trophy because it was like 2016 intermittent Thursday night volleyball second place championship. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you post that? I don't want to read all this. Like, this is too much shit. Like, just say like, hey, I play some volleyball on Thursday sometimes. Like, don't say all of this.
So she didn't want you to actually clean her line. She wanted to use you to get the camera footage. You know, it's kind of like years ago. You know, when I was still doing photography for people, I did some photos of this person, and then so she was like, "Hey, I know a friend that has a house with a pool and like a waterfall thing, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was great," you know. And she did like alternative content, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and all that stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, we'll get some cool pool shots and stuff. And they came out pretty good. But, like, I guess, like, her and her husband were swingers. And then the house that we used, that was her friends for the photo shoot, they were a part of their swinging group. And so while I'm doing the photo shoot, you know, I'm standing in the pool, but I'm above the water. You know, I got my camera. I don't have, like, the fancy water case or none of that. So I'm taking the pictures. And then the homeowner lady comes out, and she's got, like, a martini in her hand. And then, like, she had, like, a GoPro on, like, a stick or whatever, and it had the big-ass waterproof case, and I'm like, okay, like, whatever. And then, so while I'm doing the photo shoot, she had the camera under the water, and I guess she was recording the girl I was photographing is like, ass the whole time. And I was like, and don't get me, whatever, do whatever you want. I would just like a heads up, you know what I mean? So it sounds like you were in that situation.
Yeah. She's like, this will be funny. I'm gonna take a shit and have him record it. And like, yeah, it just sucked. It sucked. So that was today. But that's been my 2 weeks dealing with shit jobs. I did it like a crackhead motel that had been turned into a farmhand, like slave labor yard, where it's like you walk in the door and you're like toilet, hot water heater, sink, bed. All right, and you're gonna fit 20 people in here? Cool. Good for your farmers. In a town I've never heard of either, so.
Yeah. So in chat, Jay says she gave birth and flushed it. Delane says she's proud of it right up till it goes into the sink. Delane says that's the kink. Shit and clog the line. Call a plumber. Make him push your shit out and give you the photos. Go home, bang your husband while talking about how you forced the plumber to play with your shit. It's got to be something like that. I can't see it any other way. And then when Tucky makes a good point, he says, you know, Suey, if you showed up on time, her shit log wouldn't have been there. Start showing up on time.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Kentucky or my dad? Who's yelling at me right now? Point is, I get there. All right. I get the job done. All right. If these guys didn't want to work with me in my awesome timing, they wouldn't take the call, you know?
That's
after
fair.
the inspection, where I go, hey, I'm late. Can I get access?
Yeah.
And they have to do all this like footwork and like call the agent. The agent calls the other agent. It's like this whole, and I'm just driving like, oh, I'm so tired.
And this
1
is the
o'clock.
same lady that was bragging about having to get a smaller house, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if like there was too many toilets and she couldn't clog them enough.
She was like, I wonder which one do I have to use today? God, there's so many shitters. Yeah. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Kentucky side says just some Kentucky wisdom. Colorado says weird move, sewer.
Fuck. I didn't move it. I moved it. I had to push it with the camera. Oh my gosh, dude. Such a rough video.
Yeah. Was it 2 weeks? Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
Dude, yeah.
We got like a t-shirt folding machine at work, so I was helping the boss unload it from like a truck. We had to like hire a guy with like a forklift. It's like 47 tons. I was afraid I was gonna get my hand fucking fell off. He went out to Arizona and picked it up in a U-Haul trailer, not the like the trailer you hook to the back of your car or whatever. So anyways, we're out there doing that. And like I've told you guys, like we're not in the worst neighborhood where the shop is, but it's not the best neighborhood. So we're fucking out there and we're trying to get this thing out. Someone fucking shot like 8 shots out of a gun. And I was like, oh, cool, neat, you know, whatever. And then this week we had the homeless guy return. So when the weather gets too hot, he's not there. I've been here for about a year at this job, right? So I'm starting to notice the pattern. But now that we're like hitting like the 80s, low 90s and shit like that, he came back. Now he's out there talking to his imaginary friend, punching the air, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. I don't really have much, you know, talk about, you know, that wasn't very interesting, you know, just shooting the shit. So, let's see.
Now, when you said Arizona, was it like Oatman, Kingman, or did you go like?
I didn't go with him. You know, he went by himself. I was gonna go with him, and then he didn't take me. You know, whatever. I guess I'm annoying. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing like that. I guess I don't know.
I'd
Other
love to
than
be
that,
along for the ride. Yeah.
Yeah, and I did a 4-day weekend last weekend. It was nice. It was fucking nice. Yeah.
Fucking breathing.
I felt, and I know it's like to be British. You know what I mean? I only went to work
Yeah.
for 4 days. It was great. You know, I didn't brush my teeth the whole time to get the full experience. But other than that, you know, I don't really have much going on.
British. Oh God, that's good.
Yeah. So, anyways, we have a rub down for you guys, and I'm doing a little bit of different style. You know how Anthony, you know, send some love out to Anthony, guys. He's still healing up
Love
and
for
stuff.
Anthony.
But you know, Anthony does a little picture in his background, and he has it all splayed out. I'm too fucking lazy to do it on Zoom, so I made this. It's on the screen now. So tonight we got a real or fake. That's what we're gonna start out with. After that, we got a visit from the Sudini, the magical Sudini. You know. After that, I've got face swapped. I was gonna do the pumpkin spice thing like we do every year, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna get weird tonight, so let's make it a little weird. After that, Sui's gonna sell us something. Are you gonna buy it? Is it a good deal? Can you pay down payments and then 0% financing for 99 months or 10,000 miles, whichever comes first? We'll find out. And after that, everyone's fucking favorite. We got some Burt Perts. know? Yeah. And I got a fun one to close that one out with. So I think you guys will have some fun. So anyways, let me go ahead and get this real or fake bumper going for you guys. Because we don't have a real or fake bumper. Did you know that this whole time?
Have you done so many real fakes with no bumper?
Oh, Anthony usually does it, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to step on his toes, and all that stuff and do his segments. But then he called out to me last week and was like, on the daughter's wedding, do whatever you want. I don't know why. You're the voice guy. I don't know why I'm doing it. Whatever. But if you haven't been here before, in the spirit of Anthony, I found some albums, music albums, and I got them all compiled on the screen for you. They're going to be, you guys got to tell us if they're real or fake. You can do the numbers thing. You can do it however you want. Here's the difference, though, is I'm kind of Wild Wild West this shit. Not like Will Smith talking about eating and then biting a lot and then biting it or something. Not like that. But I'm going to throw it on screen. You guys tell me in whatever order you want, whatever it is, about some stuff. Of course, there's some real ones. Of course, there's some fake ones. I'll tell you that much. I'm not going to do the whole all fake, all real thing. We're going to make it a little interesting. So, graphic is up. You guys tell me, what you think here.
What's really happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to pop up for you guys here shortly. I think I've developed a stutter in my old age.
Yeah, your shoulder boulder holder words are getting funky monkey.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking. We got some album covers. Oh my goodness. Look at these. All right, I'm going to get close. I got to get close. Let's see what's happening here.
I made them full screen for you guys. I think you guys will enjoy seeing these as big as you can. I'll try to read you whatever it says on them, but I'm not going to actually. You guys got to read it yourselves. Fuck you, Earn, on your TV. You got a TV now or something, right? I don't know.
God damn it. Damn it. All right. This is going to be a curious one, folks. So chat, yes, tell us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or A, B, C, D, E, F, or however you want to lay them out, but let us know. And don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't do that to us. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Delane says, I hope the top left, the top middle are fake, and everything else is real. Yeah, there you go. So,
okay.
Yeah. Delane says, Endless Summer looks like a sick Dungeons & Dragons book cover from the 80s. When Tucky Shine says 3 and 4 are fake. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something
I don't know if
fake
you guys
about four
noticed
for
it.
sure. Hmm.
And
What?
I gotta say I miss Anthony because usually I just get the comment on these things, and that's how I point out stuff on them. I'm still gonna do that now, but if you guys look at it, the top left, it's called. Let me get close because I can't remember. Rat King Concrete Games. Corporate Jason said 4 is fake. No way, those are real. The second one is called Da Doom, like Doom, like MF Doom kind of thing, I guess. First come, first served. Number 3 is the Bleach Boy Endless Bummer. Delane said, it looks like Dungeons and Dragons book cover or something,
Sure. Sure.
Bottom left is Aphex Twins. Window Liquor. So, maybe that's your free bingo, get out of jail free card. Who knows? The middle bottom is Trout Mask Replica, Captain Beef Heart. Beef Heart. I thought that was a fish, to be honest with you. I don't
Beef
know.
oven. Yeah.
Yeah. And then bottom right says Kevo Money Baby Goat. And if you look at it, it's a goat and a goat doctor giving birth to what looks like a rapper, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the Rebirth album, their sophomore album.
Yeah.
Very tight. Very tight.
I get, only rap I know is a Kid Rock, so.
Yeah. The only rap I know is Vanilla Ice, so I get
Yeah.
it. That first picture reminds me of your haircut.
Thanks.
So
that's what I was thinking too.
that's
got
what
the
I
same
was
shape head.
hoping. I was hoping that was just a doodle over a crossword or a game of tic-tac-toe that you lost.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say the first one's fake. Second one has to be fake. I get it. 4chan is a real thing, but god damn. 3, how catchy is this metal band? They came up with that in their garage. The Bleach Boys, Endless Bummer. It's a reference to a band and an album. Come on, how cool. The next one, golly, has to be real because life. All right. And the next one is Fishman, who's doing the pose, and he's got the Amish hat going, and he's just got, I don't know. He's got something about him that tells me he's fake. And then the goat, giving birth to the goat, because it's the rapping goat, has to be real.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I go fake, real, fake.
Okay. My question is though, for the number 4, it's 2025. We're allowed to experiment. I guess.
Sure.
Depends what Facebook group you're in. You go down to the Casa Bonita, and someone buys you a drink, and they point down to the end of the bar, and that's what's staring back at you. What are you thinking? You gonna do it?
I'm thinking I'm only here for sopapillas, Hey, I'm only here for sopapillas. That's the only reason you go to Casa Bonita. You get the sopapillas, you leave.
No areolas?
Nothing else comes good. No, nothing else good comes from Casa Bonita. Sopapillas, that's it. That's the old school trick.
Okay. Jay says 1's fake, 2 is real, 3 is real, 4 is fake, 5 is real, and 6 is real. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's answering different than me. Is what
I'll
he's
leave this
doing.
up for a quick second, and then we'll go over actually what the answers are. But I gotta tell you, like the trout mask one, man, it makes me crave a meatloaf. I don't know why.
It doesn't make me crave a meatloaf. It reminds me of middle school, and I just don't want to be there anymore.
That's
I don't want
fair.
to be in middle school.
That's weird. Colorado's agreeing with Jay, and Jay says Casa Bonita is good now. So maybe
cool.
I have to go out to Colorado. Whatever.
The South Park guys buy it and don't do anything to it. Now it tastes good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It'd be funny if they had a bunch of Canadians in there, anyways. Here's a reveal. Number 1 is fake. Number 2 is real. Number 3 is fake. Number 4 is real. Number 5 is real. And number 6 is real.
I was off. I was so off. No one got it. No super dong for anybody because no one got it. That's fine.
No one got it.
That's how we play.
Yeah. So I did some research. I'm not gonna, give away my sources on this one, but I figured I'd give you guys. I knew at least Ern would know the Apex Twins. I knew at least Ern would know that. I'm pretty sure Jason was. He was making jokes. you know. But like that was a real album cover back in like whatever. I don't know. I had some stuff pulled up on these. Blah blah blah. Delaney wants number 3 on a T-shirt. I could do that. Just don't tell LT because I still haven't sent hers. Wintucky says that can't be real. Which one, Wintucky? Which one can't be real? This is not fake news network. This is real fake stuff.
It's what we got.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I can put that on a T-shirt for you. But thank you guys for playing real or fake, you know? Delane said, did you get it from a Dungeons & Dragons book cover? I actually, you got to give credit to Anthony. He puts in that much effort on it. I just Googled stuff. I'll be honest. I just Googled stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Googled stuff.
Wintucky says all of it. All right, Wintucky, if I can get you a version of uncensored of the one from Apex Twins, would that make you happy?
Jesus.
I can AI an areola on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put one on my face.
AI Riola. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be a nice name for her, like if you had a daughter. Like name her Areola.
AI Riola?
Yeah. You know?
Just call her
Anyways.
Iriola. That's Irie.
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 I have got some stuff ready, but we have a special guest tonight from, you know,
Ooh.
the world of magical stuff. He says, well, okay, thanks, Wintucky. I can put your face on it, Wintucky, if you wanted.
Whatever you
tell
prefer.
me, buddy. Yeah. And then you'll get it in 6 to 8 years. You know what I mean? Anyways, are you ready to introduce your stuff? I'll throw up the bumper.
Yeah, bumper.
All right, bumper is up. I did remake some bumpers too, so. Yeah.
Well, the forehead's needed for this one, so we're going
Oh, is
live.
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sugini holds the envelopes in his hands. As anyone who orders the bees at Applebee's can plainly see, these envelopes have been hermetically sealed. They've been kept in a sewer line behind the Taco Bell that always gives you diarrhea since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes but Sudini. In his magical and potentially divine way, will ascertain the answers of having never before heard the questions.
Why, thank you for the lovely introduction, Mr. Vandal. Of course, it's I, Sudini. Can't you tell by the hair? So what I'm going to do for you in terms of amazement is I am going to ascertain the answer to the question within this envelope. I have a few of these that we'll run through tonight, but I just wanted to explain to everyone, this is mystical, okay? This isn't secondhand, second grade pencil erasers. This is real deal stuff, so stay tuned. I need a moment of silence. Oh, yes. Oh, already here. We're on fire. This is going to be a good one. Kaleidoscope. I'm getting kaleidoscope from this one. You remember those? How neat. Let us open the envelope and see what the question may be for this. Okay. What did the doctors use to look at Vandal's Kaleido? Oh, geez. That sounds very personal. I do apologize. Vandal, this is not how the game is played.
I'm almost as embarrassed as when I farted out lube. I mean, what?
We have things going on. And you never be spit on by a camel. Might burn your nostrils. All right, next one. Here we go. We got a couple more envelopes, folks. Just stay tuned, all right? I really gotta... All right, I'm on a roll, but let's not jinx it too soon. Oh, it's instant. Bada bing. All right, bada bing. Huh? Remember that? Boom. Bada bing. Bada bing. Sudini's going to open this envelope for the first time ever. Here we go. Right there. I have no idea what's in here as of now. Answer is bada bing. Let's just take a look. Okay. How does Microsoft search for a bada? Oh, well, that's simple. They just use... Yeah, I get it. That's fine. That's fine. Let's put this away. That's just throw... Listen, folks, I don't make the questions. I just ascertain the answers. This is really deep, all right? This is a passion. I can't just throw it out there all nimbly-bimbly like. I have to get into it. So let's go on. We got another one here. And we're going to take this one to the dome. close my eyes for this one. Really. Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Okay. I mean, wasn't much of a sports fan, but here we go. Super Bowl. What would you find in VATV's bathroom? Super Bowl. He needs a super duper bowl. Way to be here, V8. You missed that one. Throwaways. What can I tell you? You're not here. You don't get it. Okay. Someone tag V8 in the comments. All right. We got more. We got more, folks. And you know, I just peaked. So we're coming down now, just like my forehead. We're coming down. Let's get to the next one. Oh, this is puzzling. This feels like multiple parts in one area. Hold on. Okay, we got a goose, we got a horse, and we got Kentucky. We got a goose and a horse in Kentucky. This could mean anything. I don't know if anyone wants to guess in the chat. I wouldn't if I were you. I would leave it up to the professional. But if you had to guess, a goose, a horse, and Kentucky. Name 3 things that go outside to go to the bathroom. Oh, okay. I guess one shoulder means pee outside. This is mystic, folks. I'm not going to explain to you how this all works, but I will explain to you that we are on our last and final envelope. Sudini's really knocking them out this time. Okay.
We have some comments when you're done.
No, I don't want them. I don't want to know what you were thinking. What I know is magical. So just let the magic happen. How dare you, chat? May the best meal you ever eat consist of kitty litter chips. All of you. All right, let's get to it. Last one. Last one. Here we go. Oh, that's fun. That's actually pretty... Okay. Blazing Saddles. We all remember this. Blazing Saddles. Let's see. Blazing Saddles. Could be anything. Blazing Saddles. I do say. Okay. What Vandal was wearing after his bacon-only diet. Oh my gosh, is that true? Blazing Saddles? My goodness. Now is the segment in Sudini where you, chat, could ask me anything you'd like. All right, we're done. Thank you. This has been Sudini. And what I have ascertained is knowledge and information from mystical powers. That's right. I can't explain it to you. It's underground science. You got to know the secret handshake to get into the club, and then there's safety pins and a whole process. So I've been Sudini, unless Vandal, you have anything for Sudini?
Jason says this is fun, but where are the Trumpstein files, Sudini? I have a question that you might be able to use next time you stop by. Mark is wondering if Sui is my son! Exclamation point.
That's a very deep question, Marcus.
Yeah.
A very deep question. Sudini, Sui, I mean, these are different folks. You know,
Yeah.
Sudini comes from a mythical place.
I
don't know
wonder, would Mark be down if we did it like Maury Povich style? You know, I had him on the show, and they did like the test. You know, we'd test his shit and to see if he's your son. Or
Is
you're
that
his
what
son.
you eat?
I-
Is that how you eat it? I don't know the rules.
I
Let's
was
set up a Maury Povich on it and see what we come out with.
We got to get a new person for the cameos every Christmas now, apparently. So, when Tucky says, "Just got back from peeing outside. What did I miss?"
The cards, it's in the cards. I tell you, folks, it's in the
Dude.
cards.
So I get where you're going with it, but my question is, do geese have shoulders?
They don't use them if they do. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I
much.
get, yeah, 'cause they got wings, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, they got wings. Why
For
do you
some
need
reason, I was
shoulders?
just thinking of them like this, and I'm like, okay. Anyways, thank you, Sudini, for stopping by. It's always a magical, mystifying experience. You know, I'm gonna turn the iPad right back around, though. I will not tip tonight.
It's quite all right. I'm not offended. I've been Sudini, and this has been Sudini.
All right, I'll do the bumper as a call out too, because it's new and I like it.
Let's do it.
This has been Magical Mischief with the great Sudini, guys. So, you know, like I said earlier, we got some face swaps for you guys. So I made a bumper, or there's a bumper. I don't fucking know if I made it. I don't know what's going on here. I just work here, so here it is. Oh yeah, it's new.
How'd that last guy do?
all right.
Okay.
For some reason, he said he couldn't like actually be within like 200 feet of the kids. I don't know.
Safety. I understand.
Yeah, I guess this magic might go off. Is that like the Doritos, like not like Cheetos, mac and cheese? Is that what it is?
No, it's abracadabra pasta.
Is that like a homemade thing, or is that like a real thing? Like you buy it at the store, kind of?
You buy the San Marino tomatoes, you steam them, and you do the oil and the chopped up garlic and the onions in the pan, and then you smush the tomatoes. Then you add honey and then red chili flakes and let it, come together. So it's spicy spaghetti sauce, but it's the real name for it. I can't say. It's like abracadabra. So I just call it abracadabra sauce.
Gotcha.
Dyslexic. This dick don't fit. I don't know the rules, but yeah. So I get by.
All right. So I have some face swaps for you guys. And up first tonight, it's not no dyslexic. It's Wintucky. Colorado wants to know what we're eating tomorrow. What you guys are eating tomorrow.
You pick, Vandal. I'll make it. You pick. I'll make it.
All right. I don't know, man. I like food. I know a lot. I know all the food, the best foods. Ask anybody. I can't think of any food right now.
Sure.
But this is Wintucky. I went with a little weird mystical thing tonight. This is his new soldier.
It's Voldemort. It's
Yeah.
Voldemort shoulder-vort.
Yeah, Shouldervort.
There it is. Shoulder-vort.
Shay says, I have something you can eat, Colorado. I think that means her bussy, right? That's the word? That's what kids call it?
I don't know the rules.
Yeah. Delane says the thing on the left is making my skin crawl. It's a little weird. I don't know.
Creepy.
I didn't make it, guys. I just made it. Up next, we've got some Earn. And I think he looks very dapper. Like, that's a word that they would use in, like, the 19 whatevers. You know what I mean? And with this
Wintucky
one?
looks like Farmer John in that photo.
Oh, the one where they're holding the thing?
Yeah.
Corporate Jason says, is this one of those Zoom pictures of creatures on U.S. money? It could be. It could be whatever you want for $20.
There you go.
$20. It's whatever you want it to be, Jason.
Oh, look at Ern. I remember his first Art Deco film. I don't even know what Art Deco means, but that's what that fucking photo is. Gosh, look at that turtleneck. He was Simon and Ern Funkel.
Simon and Ern Funkel.
That's so great. He looks like the actor guy, and I can't name him for the life of me, but he's in the Alien Prometheus movie.
Oh, Michael Fassbender.
Fuck yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's who he looks like.
Jay says Adolf Earn. I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but
It's out there now, so everyone knows.
Wintucky said Earn in his slee stack.
Don't say fancy Art Deco words to me.
Yeah.
He's got a mask. He's got a comb over. Life is happening.
And then up next, of course, we got Suey, and
What?
yeah, Suey.
You never said I was going to be a part of this.
Yeah, well, you are.
I want to see. I want to see
Yeah.
what you did. Probably something glorious.
Yeah.
People confuse me with Fabio all the time, so
I'm sure.
it might be it's a swap. Yeah, because I have so much hair here. He has less hair than me up here. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to come through.
So what I imagined when I was making this one is that like this is you in like the black the black bubonic plague era, and instead of having like the camera, you use that little rat guy, to go
He's a
down on the
monkey.
drawers.
He's a monkey. He's my Abu. He's my monkey, and he serves tea to people off my fucking dome. What is this?
Kentucky says Fu Mansuey.
I hate it. Take
Delane
it
likes
off.
the hairless cat rat on your shoulder. Shay says, I think he's gonna sell me Gizmo.
It's an automatic toothbrush, shaver, and everything in one. Yeah.
Jay Cup of Spaghetti says Confucius Suey. Ooh.
No, I'm not Confucius. This is ridiculous. This is
But I
like
wonder-
Wizard of Oz.
And
Hate
I get it. Like, I don't. What does that like when you move your head? Does that ding the bell or something? So people, you're like an ice cream truck.
How would I know? I would never wear this or a monkey on my head. And look at how far back it's placed on his head. This is just ridiculous. I'm appalled. This is not appropriate.
Corporate Jason said this guy collects 2 shillings to see the bearded lady.
Change the channel. It's a bad show.
And Colorado says it looks like linen, comrade.
Dude, I know you're stalling now, but just get it moving. Just get
Okay.
it moving.
Okay.
Stalling.
And
Sorry, I said stalling.
and last but not least, Shay says it dings every time you get an idea. Delane says, I think the cat rat rings the bell. He doesn't want to tell us, guys. You keep your secrets. So last but not least, show some love. Jay says you bring shame to your family. Mark already said it, so
Stop
I guess
it.
he's right.
Stop it.
Delane says no, it's a monkey. We got Anthony, show some
let's
love
do
to
it.
Anthony. This is
Let's get
actually where he's
Anthony
at
on.
right now. He's actually out.
Living his life.
Yeah, he tried a Skyrim themed boner pill at 7-Eleven, and now this is Anthony forever.
Let me see. I can't wait to see. Want to see this. Could be anything.
But these pictures are pretty creepy.
They are creepy. This is like oddities.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And you can tell it's
Little
not
boy.
AI. It has the right amount of fingers.
I know this is Anthony, but you could have shouldered this in for Kentucky too, because the framework is just out of control. Yeah, this is something out of nightmares. This is definitely nightmare fuel. Poor Anthony.
When Tucky says that's his 5th grade picture.
This is when he worked at the soda shack, when he worked at the diner. Poor guy.
I just want to know, did he take his mask off, or is that like he's taking a break, like when you see what is it, Ultron Primus or whatever at Disneyland, like smoking a cigarette? You know what I mean?
Dude, I never thought I'd see the Angry Birds take the mask off, but now I've seen it and I feel bad for them. They just get launched all over the place. That's what they
Corporate
look like.
Jason's Corporate Jason says my grandma has the exact ceramic doll. So there's that. Delane says, all right, friends, I'm leaving work and driving home, so you guys all have a good night. She might make it back in time for boat parts. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Thanks, DeLorean.
Yeah.
It's close
But
enough.
that was some face swaps, and I hope you guys are ready. You guys are pumped. Get your credit cards ready. Get your PayPal signed in. Your JCash, Costco pay now, buy later ready, because tonight,
Watch tap.
yeah, because tonight Suey is gonna sell you something, and we have a bumper, and it's right here.
There we go. Nope, did it again. Got it figured out. I'll get
Alright.
there. Is it Suey Sells time?
Yeah, it's Suey sells time. Bumpers down. Ern says J pay. Is that like Jay Hayes pay, but you do it with your butthole? Anyway, sorry. This is yours.
Don't be sorry. So, welcome to Suey Sells, the program that brings you exquisite products at low, low prices. I have some terrible news for you folks. Suey Sells is being sued. Do you remember the patent pending pocket packets? Well,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of them have coming back, and a lot of them have come back with lawsuits, vomiting, horrible skin rashes, and other problems. Suey was in the market to sell some pocket packets. Unfortunately, those pocket packets turned very nasty very rapidly. I've learned my lesson. I will no longer be selling pocket packets. But this is less of an infomercial for you tonight and more so a plea. I have a GoFundMe. Vandal put the link in the chat now. I have a GoFundMe for Suey Sells. And what I need is help. Somewhere around $45 million I'm being sued for, just in terms of loss of life and other things, and teeth falling out, and whatever problems people have dealt with the pocket packets. So tonight I'm not selling you anything except hope. Hope that when you give me money, I'll be able to return with a much better product next time. What kind of lawsuits, you ask? I'm glad you didn't ask, because I'm not at liberty to say. My lawyer said to keep it zill. So basically, this guy, second year out of community college public law school, he knows what he's doing, and we're going to win these. Don't look at me like that. The point is, Suey sells beautiful products. One of them, just one, happened to be a troublesome product. I can answer questions about Pocket Packets, but I cannot discuss the lawsuits or what happened or whose life was taken or anything of that nature. So, with that said, GoFundMe will be in the chat in just a moment, and you could just send money to Suey Cells GoFundMe. It's not for dog knee surgery. It's not for my kids' hair extensions. I'm being sued, folks, and this is a big deal. So any money would be much appreciated and put towards the pending prosecution. So, with that said,
So I have a question then. Is this going to put a damper on the cargo pocket packets?
so cargo pocket packets are being on hold just for now. We're just doing a temporary hiatus on the focus of production and more
Okay.
so focus on the prosecution
So-
because yes,
So no, go ahead. Go ahead.
it's getting dire. Sorry, you?
So if this for some reason this patent pending pocket packet lawsuit doesn't work out, will you then transition into selling prison pocket packets?
Prison pocket packets have already been in discussion. We have Fifis, we call them, and they're made with jelly, and it's for sale amongst the yard. As of now, I'm taking cigarettes, Hostess Twinkies, whatever you got, but that's a discussion for later. What's happening now is the pocket packets are destroying my life. So if you have money to send to the GoFundMe, you already put it in the chat, I'm sure. The GoFundMe in the chat, just send money my way. I'm hoping to reach close to that 45 mil. I could come a little shy and then just do the rest myself because pocket packets were selling like hot glue. So
Ern says
14.
pending cargo pocket packets. Shay says this pitch is longer than Vandal stories. Jay's very upset. He says, I have 10 orders in. What is he going to do?
He's gonna, well, okay, so the refund isn't happening soon, but it is happening after I win the court case and get my money back. Okay, so basically keep sending in order requests. I'll accept the money, but not deliver until I am not being sued anymore or spending life in prison for killing people with pocket packets. I mean, whatever the point is we're doing great over here at Suey Cells, and we have other awesome products still on the market, just not actively being sold. We're on hold right now for everything.
Colorado brought up something, so I think it's a good idea. So what if we could continue doing business? Would it still be like in the vape world, the gray area, if instead of selling pocket packets, you sell pack pockets?
This is a great market. I haven't looked at this. This is an outlook I haven't researched. So you're saying no more Suey Cells, do a different company and sell packet pocket. That's hard to say. Packet pockets?
Yeah, I think that's where we're going with this. The good news is though, when Tucky says he's got like $3, you can have it if you need it, and he also says GoFundMe for Sewer Rug. He needs 45 million and has $3. Please, anything might help keep him out of prison. Thank you.
I feel
It's
like
a support.
we're
It's
gonna
a
win.
support of you guys.
We're a community here,
Yeah.
and Suey Cells has brought you some great products in the past. Right now, we're just taking a little hiatus, just a little wind down as we deal with these lawsuits and being sued and seeing the courts and all of that stuff.
So Shay brings up a good point. She says this sounds like a normal Kickstarter, but my question is, if someone were to put $500 now, what would they get in return of your release from the pending prosecution of pending pocket packet and pending pocket packets?
You would be first in line for the cargo pocket packet editions, the cargo short. Yep, first in line. First
And
in
then-
line.
My question on that is, what colors do these cargo pending and pending pocket packets come in?
We have a variety of white or off-white. There's a huge difference on the packets. I think it was sitting in the sun for too long, but they're not bad products. It's just the UV lights deteriorate the white PVC. We do store them in a polymer that may be cancerous, but the point is it's not really affecting everybody, because some people have gotten their orders and haven't said anything to me or responded to my calls or emails. But the point is just go click that GoFundMe and we'll be set,
Corporate
Suey Cells.
Jason, and he's a corporate person, so maybe this is good advice. He says, join forces with Mike Lindell of MyPillow.profit. So maybe you can profit from the Mike Lindell pocket packet pillow pockets profit.
I haven't thought about a pocket packet pillow pocket because that would be a different preference. Okay, okay. I see
Isn't
what you're saying.
technically a window, not a window, isn't technically a pillow a pocket packet for your head?
Pillow is a pocket packet head edition. Yeah. So my comfy pillow would be a pocket packet extra large. Because right now I wouldn't recommend sleeping on pocket packets. If the liquid comes out, your skin might get a rash, whatever liquid it is. We messed up on the production. We scaled too fast, right? So we weren't prepared, and the low cost of the products versus the high rate of sales, and we just got in over our heads. Okay.
You got pocket packed down.
Yeah, pretty pocket packed up is what happened.
Jay says, so these pocket packets why I had food poisoning 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks now. 4 weeks now.
In a total of 4 weeks of sickness.
I guess so.
Well, you've bought my products. What happened when you
I had a
to cancel
colonoscopy.
you had to cancel the show in colonoscopy? Things are looking dire for Suey Cells. Please go to the GoFundMe and save my company. I don't have any products for you tonight. What I have is a plea for pocket packet profanity prosecution preliminary proof. I need to be away from this problem. These pocket packet problems.
Shay
Moving
says,
on.
how do you pick a proper pocket packet for prison prostitution? Do you have any suggestions? Any preferred prison pocket packet pin pocket packets for Shay?
You got to talk to the guy in charge of the yard. He's going to lead you down the right path and let you know if your pocket packet is appropriate for pocket pushing. That's what really matters. All right. We need more distribution through the prisons. Okay.
When Techie's speaking of one of your competitors, he says those are called keister packets, Shay. How do you feel about the competition in the market with keister packets now coming into
Here's
the
the problem
picture?
with keister packets. All right. That was made by this one fool, Will. I know Will, and I know what he's selling to you folks, and it's not real. Okay. Your keister pocket packets aren't what I can deliver. Sure, mines are unedible at this moment, but I don't sell it as a keister product. That's gross, you guys. Sure, Will's been around for 20 years. His plants are organic. Neato. My stuff has a new name and no branding like Keister. That's gross.
Okay. So if
I
you guys
wouldn't.
want to help Suey Rug avoid this pre-prosecutable prosecution from the pre-pocket packet pending lawsuits, you can go to goofundsuey.org and you can donate.
You put .org, didn't you? That's good. I'm gonna get all the money. I really appreciate it, folks. Suey Cells is in the Suey shit shows right now. So really stay away if you have any more pocket packets. Don't put them in your trash can though. The trash company will come after you. You're gonna have to bury them in the yard. And I recommend
Environmental protection pocket packet pending pocket packets.
at least 4 foot in depth. Anything less than that, they might come back to haunt you. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm just saying the products themselves might be possessed. Possessed pocket packets pending proof because I don't have any. Death certificates mean nothing to me. Point is, go to the GoFundMe, save Suey Cells, and we will be back outside of jail.
When
Next
Techie
time.
says keister packets have better seals, and Jay says, are there going to be any patent pending pocket packet pussies?
I can't make that. That's not a product that can be sold.
If it's small enough, could you do it?
It's small enough.
Could you perturb your penis into the
Oh.
peanut pocket pending?
Well, that's not the question. The question is the pocket pending thing going to be a problem?
So-
And
Obviously, this is brought in things to perturbious halt, but I want to know, for the vegans out there, are you still going to release the PETA pocket packet pending?
so the pita pocket packets had a problem with the pre-organic production. And what I mean by that is that my distributor was actually using chemicals in the process of making the pitas.
Okay,
So it wasn't perfect.
no there's not going to be any pocket packet coming, pre-cum pocket packet pending pocket packets due to the prosecution.
Probably possessive problems. No.
All right. Well, I
not
feel like
happening.
you've already predispositioned all the pocket pending packet platform on this platform. So.
Help
do you have-
Suey before he's in jail. Go to the website. Save my life. I can't say this, but people are blaming me for their death. Save me. Sorry. I don't know what happened. I was off screen for a second there.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Sui Cells. It's been another great episode of Sui Cells. All right. Well, I get myself together. Here's the bumper for boat parts.
I thought bringing it back to Pocket Packets would have been great. You killed it. I'm crying. Just a little bit. You killed it.
We're gonna make that. I'll actually be serious. We're gonna make Pocket Packets T-shirts. Shane keeps coming up with good ones for us to say. Pocket Packets provide perfect protection, preventing pesky problems persistently. We're gonna turn it into an infomercial, man.
It's a pee-pee.
All right, so if you're new here or you just don't pay attention like 99% of the people do, we play this thing called Boat Parts. I go on Craigslist and I find amazing deals. And then what you do in chat and Sui will bid on these amazing products. You can bid $1 up to $1 bajillion, whatever you want. You just can't have the same bid as somebody else. And whoever gets closest without going over wins. You can snipe by a penny, a pocket packet pending penny, or you can, do it by $1, whatever you want. So yeah, anyways, we'll do that for you, and then we'll get this up on the screen. I've scoured Craigslist for a solid 20 minutes to find these amazing products for you to place your pocket packet bet. So I can't fucking stop once you get me started. We should always end with that one because I'm not gonna stop fucking. Anyways, number 1, an outdoor glass table. If this post is still up, it is still available. First come, first serve. Must come pocket packet pickup outdoor glass table. Take it. Just gonna be sitting around collecting dust, but need some cleaning. So tell me this isn't the most tweaker fucking table you've ever seen where somebody's like, you know what? I just need one hit of meth.
Here's the problem with it being dirty, Vandal. It's just fucking glass. They don't even have to wipe it. If they just took a hose to it before this photo for 30 seconds,
Yeah.
it would have been shiny.
You can literally you could probably fart on this and it'd be cleaner. Like
if you would have just sneezed, like it would have been just pee on it, like it
let it rain. Like like you take that old cum t-shirt from under your bed and wipe it. You know what I mean?
Just one wipe, done, shiny and new. All right, they're just saying, please take it. It's gonna collect dust.
Yeah. Colorado says $20. Kentucky says free. Brian says $5. Shay says $5 hairs. Corporate Jason says $9. Shay says $4. But how much for the basketball board? It's obviously not for sale. Look how clean the basketball backboard is compared to the fucking table that they've clearly sat at. Like, they sat at this fucking table for fucking sure, but that backboard is pretty fucking nice comparatively to a table where these fools ate their 3-day-old Del Taco.
That backboard's on a previous post picture as well. So it's not on this one.
Yeah. Jay says 22 patent pending pocket packets. Paul Cole says for that, they would have to run out and buy a hose. You know they ain't got a hose. That's a good point, Paul. It's in the meth lab, so that's where the hose is. Shay says, I like how it's outside and it's still dirty. Ern says, take the cum sock off and clean the table already. Yeah. Pre-cum sock. You know what I mean? Like,
I took my socks off. Yeah, I could have cleaned it in a heartbeat.
Paul Cole says, donations accepted. Ern says, free fitty. So you want to talk about, your pending persecution of the pending Pocket Packet lawsuit, and you're sitting at this table, but you need this table to sit around with your lawyers to go over all the pertaining details of the pending Pocket Packet persecution. What are you bidding for this, Sewer Rug?
I'd hope the lawyers would go, do you have a cup of water? I just want to fucking just wipe this off really quick. Just splash.
Better call Saul.
Here's the thing. People don't know this, but that's a Nielsen Anderson table. Nielsen Anderson, he was the builder from 1990 to 1996. He is acclaimed all over the world for his glass tables. That's $1,000 table right there. $1,000. Used in that condition, $999. $999.
All right.
That's what I'm willing to give.
Well, that's a good bid, I think, because Kentucky makes a good point. He says that they said the condition is excellent. All right. So the actual retail price for this is going to be $40. They want $40.
Oh, fuck. I can't do it. I can't
What
give
the
it to
fuck?
him.
It said I was signed out. I don't know. Is the stream still working?
It looks like it's working.
That's weird. Okay, whatever. All right. So yeah,
Did it sign you out?
$40. Yeah, YouTube said to sign in, and I clicked it, and then the stream's still going. I guess I don't fucking know. YouTube fucking hates you. We don't even do political shit here. You know what I mean?
YouTube police was already on you tonight.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck that was, but anyways, up next we got for you guys is a. When Tucky says, "Haha," they know what they have. Jay says you could buy a new one for $40. You really could. They have it outside at Home Depot. We have a Voltago BK Beast 3000 electric scooter. A scooter.
Voltago at that.
Yeah.
Good.
The weirder the name, the more unstable it is. Like new chain. Most electric scooters don't have a chain, so I don't understand this. New chain, throttle, grips, tires. New chain, tires, throttle, grips, batter. Perfect condition, max speed, and I added this part, max speed of up to 38 miles an hour. I added that so you guys would have an idea of what you're bidding on. That wasn't in the description originally. Full disclosure. Corporate Jason says that's a crack dealer scooter. You're absolutely right. And this isn't even I know it's kind of hard to tell from the pictures, but it isn't long either. It's not like a long, I have, a pretty nice Segway scooter. It goes pretty fast and all that shit. And it's long. This right here it's short. This thing. So I looked it up on the internet, on their website, and they have a huge disclaimer that if you're not experienced, you do not want to ride this one because you will eat shit and die. That's literally what it says.
It looks like it's made for standing or sitting. That's a skateboard down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
You could stand or sit.
What trips me out is it's so short and it has a seat. So you're like a fucking Jetsons car. You know what I mean? Cruise around this thing.
What's the brand?
Voltago. Voltago. So when Techie's first, he says 357. Bob. Shay says 60. Jay's throwing out a cool 400. Colorado Wee Woo says 277. Brian saying 250. Jay says it has shocks. Most scooters over $200 have shocks, though. Corporate Jason says that's a sweet 300. So you get a call. This lady just left the gym. She's in her gym clothes. Just dropped a fat fucking dookie, and she wants you to see it. You need to get it there quick. See, you saw this on Craigslist, and you're like, you know what? That'll get me to where I need to go real fast. How much are you paying for this, Sewer Rug?
You people make me sick. How dare you disrespect the Voltago? Of course, this scooter is better than you could imagine. I will pay you 500 pesos for this scooter.
All right, so $5. All right. The actual retail price being sought for this Voltago BK Beast 3000. Also, it doesn't say anywhere what the 3000 means. Usually it's like a voltage thing or something.
No.
There's nothing. $500. So you actually got it right on the net. Yeah.
Yep, right on the pesos.
Yeah, you got it right on the corn turd.
Don't disrespect the Voltago. 3,000.
Because that matters. Because that really matters that it's 3,000. They just
Yeah.
threw a number. God damn.
Yeah. All right. So up next we got for you guys is a 13-foot Sea King aluminum boat. For sale, 13-foot Sea King aluminum boat. Clean title. Great 8-horsepower Johnson outboard motor. Recently serviced. Some accessories included. Doesn't say what. And then for more information and details, please call or text. Willing to sell separately. How do you part out an aluminum boat? I don't know. Maybe it just means the motor from the boat. The boat, motorboat.
One can at a time, man. You just peel it back and go, there you go. There's Dr. Pepper. Peel it back.
Colorado said that's Ben's boat.
It's got
It's a-
wood planking.
Yeah. Like
Is
this
that
looks like,
cedar?
I guess that would count as 3 seats.
Is that oak? Is that cedar? What kind of wood are we using here?
Yeah.
For the,
What
don't
my
really
favorite
know.
part about it is like if you look close, which we really can't hear, but it looks like it's held in with like 2x4 fucking I can't think of the name, brackets. It looks like it's held in by like 2x4 brackets. So I don't know. But
He
the
flex
Johnson on
sealed
it's
it.
pretty powerful apparently.
8 horsepower, Vandal?
8 horsepower.
That is not very powerful.
I mean, if
It
you're
can-
floating around on a piece of paper,
Sure, compared to if you made a prism out of pocket packets, you could probably go faster than this.
you could probably escape Picky Pocket Alcatraz with this.
Not going to Alcatraz, it's much worse. Much
Alcatraz. We got Jay says for the Johnson 500, he just wants the Johnson. All he wants is the Johnson. He just needs a big Johnson. Corporate Jason says 1,000, no trailer. Fuck those crackheads. Brian says 750. Kentucky Shine says 2,700, but bring a trailer, which I have. Kentucky Shine's flexing on everybody. And they got waterproof taillights on Kentucky's trailer, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Shay saying 666. So 666, Mark of the Beast. Colorado says 800. And Shay says her lawnmower is 12 horsepower. Apparently, I don't know shit about horses and power.
They have them. Mr. Ed
Yeah.
had them.
And Mr. Ed, Sarah Jessica Parker. I guess, horses run the world, like Beyonce said. So Cedar Rug, there's a guy out on an island. He's out there, and he's got his septic tank clogged with non-flushable Picky Pocket packet wipes. And you've got to go help him figure out where the protrusion is in the Pocket packet pipes. You need a boat to get to the island. How much are you spending on this boat to get to that island?
He's already gone septic. He's going to die. Listen, when I'm in the ocean, I want to be floating around like a can of sardines, okay? I want to feel like I'm the hottest thing out there, not because of my natural looks, but because the sun beating down the aluminum reflecting on my legs is really torching me. So what I was hoping for is something's going slower than a crocodile or an alligator, so that way I could watch my death happen. I'd pay you $3,000 for that. $3,000.
$3,000.
Whole
$3,000.
kit and caboodle. $3,000.
All right. So the actual retail price for the Sea King aluminum boat is $1,600.
Fuck. Who gets that?
I'm
like
gonna
a
say, without going over, it's gotta be Brian with his 750. No, wait,
No,
Corporate Jason. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, he was like literally the next line up. Corporate Jason, you got this boat to go to the Trumpstein Island
This is yours, corporate. Take it
Yeah.
in. You're the
Yeah.
winner.
on your corporate retreat.
There you go.
And last but not least, this isn't something you guys are going to bid on. Remember how I used to do the PSA for you guys where if there's like a chick on on Facebook Marketplace, dressed really hot, selling something that's like, a Jigglypuff Pokemon card, but she wants like $300 an hour for it. Like, what does that mean?
Sure.
TV
TV
it's
with the reflection. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you're actually paying for the pussy pocket packet prostitution. That's what those are. So I found this one, and I came across it, and I never probably would have looked at this any other time, I guess. Well, I don't ever go on Craigslist. But I got this one for you guys. It's not something you can bid on. This one's just for fun. Selling some vintage video games, Nintendo, PlayStation, and more in Henderson. Some great video games. Reply only if you are interested. Buy the video games or don't. If not related to video games, don't lose your time and mine. Yes, I have more than this one. And no list, no pictures. Don't have time to make one. I think that's clear like that.
So she's mean, but she's got a product to sell.
Well, here's the thing is like there's no pricing or anything like that, but there's a pair of milk bags in the photo.
Let's start the bid, chat. Listen, here's the thing. She's selling NES games.
I'm sure there's some NES going on, but
How much for the NES? I
But-
need to know.
Corporate Jason says $10 a kiss. I ain't got no $20. What kind of throws me off and like, you know, I get it. You know, women naturally have cleavage. You know, that's a thing. You know, women have boobs. They show them off, whatever you want to do, and all that. But her choice of this game, Double Dragon, do you think she's down for the double penetration pocket packet pending pocket?
Do you think she has a dragon? And that's why she wants to play Double Dragons?
I think that she's willing to have two people bid at the same time.
I think Double Dragons means she wants to cross swords. And she has a sword for crossing.
Jay says, Kentucky Sign says Pornhub. Colorado says $150 an hour. Jay says, is she mid-handy? Did she copy and paste the NES game in this pic? Brian's willing to pay $50 a play. Jay says $150 at Butter's kissing booth.
Oh my god.
But like, and here's my thing, like, whatever, sell whatever you want, you know. I'm not. Kentucky Shine says, I think she has double D's. Maybe that's the Double Dragons.
Touche.
You know what I mean? But here's my sell whatever you want and all that. But you sound very mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then-
That's intimidating, right?
Yeah.
'Cause when
You know,
get-
and
when-
I don't know. I think like that whole dominant thing, you can probably get there with somebody. Double Dragon domination by Double D Deborah over here. But, you know, I don't know. Colorado says the 80s want their bra back.
Peggy Bundy said so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
But like the
Ah,
way
shit.
she's holding it's weird too. Like I didn't even think about that. Like they pointed that out in chat. So
Yeah, that is
so-
awkward. Just
Anyway.
the aggression. You know, you're already nervous going to her house, and then she just starts yelling at you.
yeah,
You know, unless you're into that sort of thing. This is a cry session more than anything. Pay
yeah,
$1,000 for that though. I'd pay
$1,000. Okay.
$1,000
And like here's my thing, and it kind of reminds me. I know that's not a double DDS. That's a Nintendo system. Shay, thank you a lot. Anyways, this reminds me. I'm sure I've told it before because I've told all my stories. Caller says AI. I don't think that's AI, my friend. I don't think that's AI. But I'm sure I told a story, but I'll tell it again, and then we'll close this shit out. Back in the day, you know, I used to goof around on Craigslist. I got out of the not out of the army, but I was home for some time, right? And you know, I was like, you know, curious about this because you hear about people hooking up on Craigslist, kind of thing. So of course, the misconnections things and all that stuff. It's fun to go through and see like desperate people. So sometimes I'd reply and be like, "Oh yeah, you had the best blue eyes I've ever seen," or whatever, you know, some generic mission, some generic message to like, you know, see if the fish would bite. And so there was this chick that was on there, and it's like older Asian lady, women seeking men, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, message me if you like, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, you know, I'm sitting at home bored. I got like 10 pound bag of like hot Cheetos to the left of me, you know, fucking Red Bull to the right. I'm ready to fucking, you know, stuck in the middle of them D's. Anyways, message her back, and she's like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know, and so she's like flirting with me. And of course, you know, I'm sitting there with like Cheeto fingers. I got Cheeto dust all over me. I'm not like over here like jorking my Morgan or anything. But, you know, I'm playing back and forth with it. And she's like, oh, yeah, well, you got to come to my house and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't do that. But I was like, okay, like, yeah, like, where's it at, you know, and all that stuff. She's like, oh, well, if I give you my address, you have to promise you'll park in my driveway so I know it's you. You know, and I'm like, oh, I'll do more than park in your driveway. You know, and all this stuff. But she's like, no, like, no jokes aside, like, you know, you have to park in my driveway. I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. So anyways, she gives me the address. I was living in this little neighborhood that was at the edge of Vegas at the time. It's a very small area, back before it's by where they rebuilt this Wet and Wild water park.
Okay.
And so there was nothing out there at the time. So like we were the only neighborhood for a couple miles and all that stuff. She was 2 streets over. Like literally 2 streets over. I was still, active in the army and all that stuff doing that. So I would jog around the neighborhood and stuff. I knew exactly where this fucking house was. So of course I'm like, yeah, I'll come by and all that. And that's when I stopped replying because I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
just weird and all that stuff. But she's like, oh, I'm married. So if my husband comes home, you have to leave and all this. Okay, whatever. So anyways, I had like a PT test coming up for the army. So I had to go jogging. I hate jogging and all that stuff, but you had to do it to stay up to it. So anyways, I go jog around the neighborhood one day, and it's like a Saturday night, and it's like 6 p.m. when the sun's starting to go down, probably around this time of year. It's cool enough to go outside. So I'm jogging around the neighborhood, and I used to have a pocket bike, packet pocket bike. I used to ride around the neighborhood and stuff too, whatever. And so I'd scope the house and all that. I never sent pictures of myself or anything like this, because like that's just stupid. So anyways, I knew the house, and so every time I like jog by it or drive by it or whatever, I'm always checking it out, see if it was parked in the driveway. No one was ever parked in the driveway. So I guess it didn't work out for her. And so one night I'm out there fucking, jogging, through the neighborhood. And like I said, it's probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, sun's going down and all that stuff. There's a car in the driveway, and I'm like, oh, finally, lady got some, action or whatever. So, I had to do a couple laps to get a mile. So I'm coming around, like my last lap, I'm coming around fucking dying. I'm like, I just want to fucking smoke a cigarette because I was smoking Newports and shit at the time. And, so I stopped, and of course I had my cigarettes with me, and I was wearing my army uniform because like that was after I was fresh in because I thought it was cool. So I pull it out, light up my cigarette, and I'm like maybe like a good like 4 or 5 houses down from this lady's house. And that guy's car was still in the driveway, and I was like, oh damn, dude, okay, like yeah, keep it going. So anyways, a truck comes in real fast and pulls in behind it and blocks the fucking car in. Goes in, you just hear a bunch of people fucking shouting. The husband started beating this dude's ass.
Yeah.
Dragged him out. And I'm just sitting there like, smoking a cigarette, fucking dying, like, oh my fucking God. So anyways, long story short, don't get catfished by people on Craigslist. There's always way better things to do it. Like on plentyoffish.com. Single moms give out way more if that's what you're into. Anyways, that's been my long story short for the night. Sewer Rug, got anything to say to these beautiful people?
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm Suarag, and I made it through the episode, and so did you. So thanks for sticking around. But we have to go. It's time to leave. Pocket packets are getting wild. Thank you. I am Suarag. Goodbye.
Thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was great. I just want to let you guys know. Me and Sewer Rug talked about it. And we made a lot of jokes about it. Anthony pulled a lot of weight on the show. Anthony put together a lot of content. I don't think we appreciate it as much because, like, I'll be honest with you guys. Me and Sir Rug putting stuff together with both of us having full-time jobs and doing stuff, it's hard. So, for the time being, we're going to do every other week. We're going to skip a week because I don't know if you guys felt like tonight was a good night. I felt like it was, the content we put together and all that. It took at least a good solid 2 or 3 full days for us to put this stuff together. So to make sure we give you guys good stuff, and we're not feeling burnt out about it, and we're not miserable on here, we're going to go to an every other week schedule on this. It's just the reality of it. I understand there's a lot of other shows that do every week. I'm not going to talk to you about strawberry fucking vapes. I'm not going to ask you the same thing. We don't want to play the same fucking game every week. We don't want to do any of that stuff. And I'm not talking shit about other people. I know it's going to come off that way. I have a very abrasive personality. But the point of the matter is, we want to give you guys good stuff. I feel like we honed in pretty good tonight. I was not expecting Sewer Rug's pocket packet prison sentence thing. He doesn't tell me what he's doing. I don't tell him what I'm doing to the degree we know that. And I think that's the best way it works for the reactions. So until, Anthony feels better and comes back, I'm not going to work him like a workhorse like we were before. But to give you guys better stuff and so that we feel better about it, we're going to do every other week on this. And I get it. Friday nights are fun with all you guys. We love you guys. But, it's not us, it's you. No. But, yeah. We're
giving you quality, not quantity, folks.
Yeah, and and if you guys don't like it, we'll just turn into Jay Hayes and start charging you to listen to us cry and complain in front of a motorcycle we can't fucking fit on. So we could do that, So that's it. That's all. You guys are amazing. We'll have something for you in 2 weeks, and it's going to be good. It's going to be great. And guess what? Halloween time's coming up. We'll do a great dress-up episode, something like that. Of course, I'm going to cross-dress. That's like when girls dress up like whores. I'm going to dress up like a whore. No, anyways, we'll figure it out. Make sure you guys get in for your pocket penny lawsuits, compensations. You know, 877 Pocket Packet now, and we'll get it all figured out. Other than that,
You're
you
the
can follow
guy
us
holding that?
you can find us on IG at the Friday Fallout. You guys could go show some love to Anthony. I'm sure he'd appreciate it when he gets on once a week at _Anthony Ramella, the heart and soul of our show. Give him some love. He needs it. Other than that, Discord, you know, post some stuff in Discord. Maybe we'll, in between weeks, a game hangout night on Discord like we've done before. You know, you guys all play games with us. We play some golf. Sewer Rug gets really mad because he's not that good. So
I'm pretty good at it, so don't fucking say that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Anyways, that's it. That's all we got for you guys. You guys are amazing. We love you. You're very special. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.